You probably already have smart devices at home, maybe a light, maybe a speaker. But here's the thing, those still wait for you to tell them what to do. Now imagine appliances that learn your routine, adjust settings on their own, and reduce small decisions from your day. That is what AI is starting to bring into home appliances. So in this video, we are looking at 5 devices that go deeper than basic smart features, and actually try to work around you in a practical way. Let's get started. So when you walk into your room, you expect cooling, but what you actually feel here is control. The Samsung Bespoke AI WindFree Pro uses around 23,000 micro holes to spread air evenly, so you do not get that direct airflow hitting your face or body. Now behind that comfort, there is a proper system working for you. The AI Energy Mode tracks your usage pattern along with outside temperature and humidity, and then adjusts the compressor frequency through its digital inverter. So instead of turning on and off, it runs in a steady curve which keeps temperature stable and cuts energy use by up to 30% in ideal scenarios. Also, it uses a 4-in-1 PM 2.5 filter, which targets fine dust, bacteria, and allergens. So if your room feels heavy or dusty, you will notice cleaner air over time. And with SmartThings integration, you can control it remotely, plus features like welcome cooling, prepare your room before you arrive. However, performance depends on room size and maintenance. If filters are ignored, airflow and efficiency drop. So it works smart, but it still expects you to keep it in check. So now when you step into your kitchen, this starts to feel less like a fridge and more like a control point. The Samsung Bespoke AI 4-door French door gives you that 32-inch AI Family Hub display. And because of that, you check recipes, control smart devices, and even stream while you cook. Then inside, the AI Vision camera tracks up to 37 food items, so you know what is there without opening the door again and again. And because it uses Twin Cooling Plus, fridge and freezer stay independent, which keeps humidity balanced and food fresh longer. Also, that Flex Zone drawer gives you 5 temperature modes, so you shift between meat, drinks, or vegetables depending on your week. Now the AI inverter compressor keeps adjusting speed based on usage, which keeps cooling stable and cuts energy close to 10% in ideal use. However, for you, the real value shows over time, as it learns your routine and reduces those small daily decisions. Now when it comes to laundry, the goal is consistency. And the LG WashTower builds that through sensors and AI control. Once you load your clothes, the AI DD motor system measures load weight and fabric softness. Then it selects from around 20,000 wash patterns to decide drum movement, speed, and intensity. So instead of a fixed cycle, you get a tailored wash each time, which helps protect fabrics up to around 18% better. The washer holds about 4.5 cubic feet, and the dryer goes up to 7.4 cubic feet, so you can handle large loads without splitting them. Then, Smart Pairing connects both units. Once washing ends, the dryer automatically selects a matching cycle, so you do not need to think about heat levels or drying time. Also, through ThinQ, the system tracks usage and gives maintenance alerts, like when to clean the drum. Now, it is still a large unit, so space matters. And if you want full manual control, you may override settings sometimes. But for you, it builds a routine where the machine does most of the thinking, and you just focus on loading and unloading. So imagine you wake up, and instead of planning when to clean, the system already handled it. The Dyson Spot+Scrub AI robot feels built exactly around that idea. When you let it run, it maps your space using LiDAR, an HD camera, and around 24 sensors. So it knows your layout, avoids cables, shoes, and furniture without you preparing the floor too much. Now that already feels smart, but the real part starts with how it sees dirt. It uses a front camera with green LED illumination to detect nearly 200 types of stains, even the ones you do not notice. Then, based on that, it adjusts cleaning intensity, sometimes going up to 15 passes on one spot. And in between, it checks if the stain is gone before moving forward. Also, suction goes up to around 18,000 pascals, and when it moves onto carpet, ultrasonic sensors boost power automatically. Then the dock handles everything. It empties dust, washes the roller, refills water, and charges the unit. However, in tight corners or complex layouts, it still takes time to get perfect. But for you, it removes most of the manual effort from daily cleaning. Now this one feels different, and honestly, more niche. But if you bake, it speaks directly to you. The Crustello Smart AI Dough Tracker is not just a bowl. It is more like a sensor system that understands your dough. When you prepare your dough and place it inside, it starts tracking volume, temperature, and humidity in real time using its sensor array. So instead of guessing fermentation, you get actual data. Now the AI takes that data and studies how your dough rises in your environment. It looks at how fast it expands, how temperature shifts, and then predicts the exact peak time. So you know when your dough is ready, not too early, not too late. Also, through the app, you get alerts and even suggestions. If your previous batch was slightly overproofed, it adjusts future timing recommendations for you. The battery lasts around 60 days, and it connects through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, so you stay updated without checking constantly. Now it is very specific to baking, so if you do not bake often, it may feel extra. But for you, if baking matters, it removes a lot of uncertainty and builds consistency over time. That was all. Thanks for watching. If you found it helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more videos. And don't forget to share your experience in the comments.